Hey guys, it's Chris Wong speaking here. Um, Here with another workout video. But for this video, I'll talk mostly about um, what I thought about yesterday's workout and maybe different approaches I may take again. I know it's program hopping, and I think many people have that type of personality to hop from one program to another or to try different things too often without giving enough time to see if it works. But after working through this session, I actually thought about like we have to go through trial and error. We have to actually sometimes fail workouts to actually realize if you can get better or you can learn from it. So from today's workout, I actually mostly focused on the front squats, and I went through an approach of trying to stop myself from going any heavier than a 3-rep max, because I came across videos saying 1-rep maxes can be very taxing on the nervous system. But what I did find from like my older training videos is when I used to do 1-rep maxes, I could make some gains up to a certain point for 1-rep maxes, and I know it's not gains close to a powerlifting level. And I did find that 1-rep maxes was a good indicator of testing to see if I can still do the exercise for 1 rep. It was good to see if I can actually build like absolute strength for a very short duration. And it did have some carryover to 3 reps. I actually changed some of my principles or changed some approaches during this workout. Didn't think about much before the workout started, and I realized I did not make any progress compared to last year on the front squats, and I think some of my exercises got worse. I remember last year I was able to do 205 pounds with for 3 reps. I had that written down on one of my old logs that I found in the basement, and then I actually did a 1-rep max of up to 235 pounds at one point. So I was wondering what happened that time that I couldn't do it this time. I mean, I did finish the workout with 225-pound 1-rep max, but it felt really difficult as I haven't done it in so long, and I must be quite tired from all the other sets I did earlier. So I find like in order to get stronger for me, I know it's a very slow approach, and I know many people will tell me, you've been doing this for over 10 years. Why aren't you stronger? But working out's all about trial and error. It's about like trying to better yourself, finding what works for you, what doesn't work for you. It's my time for like relaxation, or it's my time to get to know myself better. I find what works for me, what doesn't work for me, and I'll pick exercises that I think will benefit me over time. Sometimes I might try exercises that a lot of people will find it beneficial, but maybe I don't find it as beneficial, or the progress would be a bit slower. I would admit, when I was lifting heavier weights last year, I had heavier body weight. I think I weighed about 180 to 185 pounds when I did a 1-rep max of 235 for a front squat. But now I weigh about 173 pounds. And even last year, like before April 2020, I would work in the warehouse and do sales, and I would lift like heavy items every day. So I think there was some carryover from the job as well. I also ate a lot more junk food, which I think eating junk food can build strength, but it also has a lot of health problems. But now, like in the last year, I took a different approach. I eating healthier, and I'm not lifting heavy items every single day at work. So I'm actually wondering if after learning myself, do I need to do certain exercise more often, or do I need to take more rest days? And it's in a way it's kind of hard to find the right balance between working out enough to make some gains, or working out enough to get the benefits and then be able to recover properly so that I can actually feel energized outside the gym, or even doing other activities to make sure my mind's not affected from like learning other things. But I did some reflecting on myself regarding like what I did in the previous workouts and what I'm doing in the workout for this session. And I find like in order to get stronger, I need to know what the weight feels like. So if I want to know what 315 pounds feels like, then I'll set the power rack safety really high and just stand up with 315 pounds and see what it feels like. I actually worked up to, I think, 335 pounds just standing up from it. I didn't feel like walking with the weight. So I think being too cautious and just bring the weight down and only focusing on bringing the reps up, it will have its place, but I think because it's taking time away from being used to expose myself to heavy weights and even like failing weights, it kind of saw a decrease in my strength in that way. Like I remember at one point, as I'm showing this Arnold press video, I used to be able to do 50 pounds for 5 reps without as much of a struggle, but I still couldn't figure out why I couldn't bring the weight up. So I might take a different approach and see if I want to just fail more often or just add more reps with the lighter weight.